Alright, what's going on, everybody? I'm hoping you guys are having a really good night so far. My name is Denai, and as you guys can see right here on my screen, this is some amazing, beautiful Kashyyyk gameplay captured by my main man, my best friend. No, I'm just kidding. It was captured by the YouTuber. He's partnered by EA, and he managed to send me some gameplay because he has early access of it, and he sent me this gameplay of Kashyyyk that we got right here, and it looks amazing. Kashyyyk looks absolutely beautiful. I've never seen it like this. You know, I remember playing it in the original, Battlefront 2, and I'm stunned. I'm blown away of how Kashyyyk looks like in Battlefront 2. And if you guys could see it right here, it just looks so beautiful. You know, the scenery, everything. So again, thanks a lot for sending me that video, dude. Appreciate it. And he sent me out. He sent me it, and so yeah. So thanks a lot. So yeah. So honestly, I do have some early access. I did pre-order the limited what is it, the $80 version of Battlefront 2. So we will be playing it, you know, 3 days from now, guys. We got 3 days till Battlefront 2 officially comes out. I cannot wait. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are excited as well. It's just a real quick stream for you guys, just to enjoy this quick gameplay of Kashyyyk and how it looks. As you guys can see, we got Ray over here, just playing it. She looks absolutely amazing. Now, one thing I wish they, EA really needs to fix is if they could add in Yoda, because I don't like how they have Rey, which that's not really, accurate, mostly for, Star Wars. So, yeah, so I wish if they could, like, take out Rey and kind of add Yoda and, maybe General Grievous or something. I'm an upcoming YouTuber. You have a great channel, bro. I would appreciate. Okay. So, honestly, everything. Thanks for subbing, Trap D Dreezy. Thanks a lot for subbing. So, hopefully, I really want to see some Yoda gameplay in Kashyyyk. Mostly for Kashyyyk. Come on, man. Like, in the original, we had Yoda. If they could add Yoda in this game, in Kashyyyk, that'd be awesome, because I don't really want Rey. I know this is early access, so obviously we might, it might change up later on in the game, but still, it's all matter. And also, I don't know why we have Darth Maul. That doesn't really make sense. I think that's Kylo Ren, not Darth Maul, actually. But if they can add in Yoda, and then maybe, like, I wouldn't say General Grievous, but it'd be really nice if we can get someone like who can be a really good enemy for the other side for Kashyyyk. I would say maybe like a Jango Fett or something, like in the original. You would be able to play as Jango Fett, even though it wouldn't make sense. But Jango Fett, or like something, maybe General Grievous, but it really wouldn't make sense. But that'd be really nice. As you guys can see right here, we have some gameplay in the Venator class. Should have tweeted. In the Venator class for Battlefront 2 in the Republic ship, so that's pretty cool. Right here, as you guys can see, we have some gameplay for the droids. What's really awesome is that we get to have. I think this is it's the same exact mode, but I think it's 2 modes, where it's at night and then during the day, I believe. And this would be pretty awesome if we're getting 2 battles on one. So like it'll start off like during the day, and then as the battle continues, it'll be during the night. So that's pretty cool if that's how it's gonna work out, where like the time zones or like the time changes per game. But that's pretty cool, guys. As you get, I could see right now there's a lot of debris, a lot of scenery, happening here. It feels more like an actual battle, unlike the Naboo battle. I don't really like that Naboo battle in the beta. I don't really like it too much. It was, it was cool as a beta thing, but it just didn't really make sense to me. I don't really recall the Republic, like the clones fighting in Naboo. during, you know, Star Wars ever. I'm not really sure, but I know, you know, I do know my Star Wars history, and I don't really think the Republic actually ever fought in Naboo other than the Gungans fighting the droids in episode 1. But that's pretty much it. You know, but this feels like an actual battle. There's debris everywhere. You have that feeling of like, it's not like in Battlefront 1, it was the same thing, but it just, this feels more like an actual battle. And, you know, EA did a really good job. They made it much more bigger. It's not as much cover, so it's harder. And it's just a lot better. I really like it. But yeah, so as I'm seeing this gameplay here, and it's really good. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this gameplay. This is the first time I'm seeing gameplay of this. I didn't really want to, I wanted to watch it with you guys as the gameplay is starting. This is 10-minute gameplay. This will loop back into the beginning, because what we're going to be doing, we're just talking about an overview of the multiplayer and basically everything in general when it comes to this game, because now that we have about 3 more days left till Battlefront 2, I just want you guys to ask me any questions or anything about that has to do with Battlefront 2. What you guys want to see in Battlefront 2? What's, you know, what's interesting? What you guys, you know, just let me know in the chat, and just enjoy this awesome gameplay as the droids are basically like pushing up with the AATs. And I really wish there was like, I really wish they had the option to where you can actually go into the ARC 170s and actually fly out of the Venator and then fight into, instead of just automatically despawning in with a starfighter. I wish you could actually, you know, enter one of those starfighters and just fly out and go somewhere. That'd be really cool. But so yeah. But as you guys can see, we got there's Kylo Ren over there pushing in. It could be Darth Maul, I'm not really sure, but that is Kylo Ren. So there we have it. There's the AAT just pushing in and all that stuff. And it's really nice. I like the inside. They did a really good job with the interior of the Republic cruiser. So they did a really good job with the interiors and everything. And here's some gameplay of the jetpack trooper, or the jet trooper, as some may call it. And this guy's just going ham, bro. He's just going ham with the jet trooper. Shit. But the graphics look amazing. It just, I don't know, I'm looking at it, it looks really nice comparing to, you know, the night and day. I don't know, it could be modes like night and day mode, but I'm not 100% sure. But it looks really nice. I think this is Galactic Assault, I believe, but it looks really nice. How they have a night and day mode. It's like during the day, during the night. You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And they did a really good job with Kashyyyk. They added a lot of stuff. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest with you. I was not expecting to see all this like detail into Kashyyyk. You know, we didn't see too much of Kashyyyk in the movie, so it's really cool what they did there. So they did a really good job with that. And as far as I see, I believe this is I don't think this is Galactic Assault. I'm not sure if it is or not, but it looks like a different game mode, and so I don't know, it could be different, but that's cool though. So we're gonna loop back into the video and show you guys an overview of it. I don't know why this is hold on, let me go back to properties and loop this. There you go. Alright, so here we go at the beginning. I kind of skipped up in the beginning where it just skips up, and it's really nice how you start off. You have a good view of all of the scenery and everything there, and I like how you get to play as the 37th Corp Legion. So it's not like it's the same exact type of clone. It's all different for every map, so that's really cool. You know, I can't wait to play as a 501st, so I'm really hoping that we get to play as a 501st in the near future, maybe in some new eras or some, like, you know, expansion packs or something. That'd be really nice. And it looks like I think those are 3 MTTs. I'm not sure. You know, it looks like he's flying around in a gun show. You know, it's only 2 ATTs. But MTTs, but dude, this looks really nice. It feels like Kashyyyk. It feels like a Star Wars map. It's so nice. I'm liking it. It's really really nice. So yeah, so as I said, we got 3 more days, I believe, as this stream is up. We got about 3 or 2 more days now till Battlefront 2 arrives. And the first thing we're going to be doing is obviously streaming for you guys. We're going to be doing as much coverage for this. I need to cover Battlefront. I'm a little bit late on it, I know, but there you go. So we got the ARC 170 over here. This guy's just like destroying people. You get a good look of the cruiser, which I've been waiting to see. You know, I've been wanting to see how this thing would look like in the Frostbite engine, and there you have it. We get to see the Venator 1 class cruiser, Republic class cruiser, in basically in like an updated Star Wars game, and it looks really nice. I like it. So everything, it just looks pretty clear. There's a couple things they need to fix though, like take out Kylo Ren, Darth Maul, and Rey out of the this era, because it makes no sense. I don't really understand why they added all these people, but I don't know. We'll see how the community gets affected by it, if people like it or not. In my opinion, I don't really like it. I prefer authenticity, but it really does matter on how many people really like it or not. So yeah. And oh yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm deeply sorry that my dogs are barking. Like, I don't know, when my one dog barks for nothing, literally for nothing, and the other dog just barks because the other one barks, so it's really annoying. I don't know, they bark for like the littlest noise, so it's weird. But as you guys see again, here's some great gameplay just going on right now, and it's really, you know, it's really good gameplay. Another game, same gameplay as I think this is the Commander class, I'm not sure, but yeah. So this is another good view, good look at the interior of the Venator, and there you have Yoda talking to, you know, to the player. So it's just pushing up here. You know, it's amazing how they made the, you know, the map like a mixture of like sandy beaches to, you know, wild foresty jungle. You know, that's how Kashyyyk is supposed to look like, and they did a really good job with it. They did a good job, and it just looks really amazing. Can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play this map, and I think I'm probably gonna play Kashyyyk first on first day. It just looks so nice. I'm kind of overhyping it, but it just looks really nice. I'm liking it. Let me turn on. Let me see the. So, yeah. What I think, honestly, what I think about the multiplayer so far, like, there's a couple things I kind of disagree. Mostly the loot crates for multiplayer. It's all based on progression, and I was actually thinking of making a rant video about it, but I was gonna wait till the full game came out. But I should have done that. Literally, I should have done that when the beta was out and talked about how the loot crates are, because EA would have probably fixed it, honestly, because so many people were complaining about it. And I did see, this is a little thing from Angry Joe's show that I saw, that the loot crate systems are only, like, it's basically based on, it's progression based, which I don't really like in a multiplayer game, you know? There's, like, it's like in Call of Duty, we did get, like, the overpowered guns and all that stuff and supply drops. But the loot crates in this, if you want to get an attachment, you have to get it from a loot crate. You can't unlock it. You can't, you know, it's... They should have done it how they did it in Battlefield, where you would get, like, rare skins or something. Something where you have to play for it. That'd be really nice, or something like that, because I don't like how you have to, like, play your hardest, and then you have to go get a loot crate and literally just try to go for an attachment. That's, like, so unnecessary, and it's just... I wish they didn't do that. But it's, you know, it's whatever. You know, hopefully EA could fix it. I did see an interview with Angry Joe Show. I did see Angry Joe Show do an interview with the head dev for Battlefront 2, and he did say that they're like in the talks of fixing the way the loot crates are and a couple things, but hopefully they do fix it. You know, I'm really kind of a little bit disappointed that they did that, but I know why they did that. That's the reason why we don't have Season Pass and DLCs are free now, which I'm so happy about. I'm really, really happy about that, because the only reason why they made this DLCs free was because of, as you guys don't know it's because they were hoping the community that they're trying to make money off of the loot crates, which, to be honest with you, they're not going to make anything with it. And they probably might even charge you later on in the future. They might even charge people for DLCs. You never know. Right now, it's just, they're saying it's free, sticking to their word. I feel like they're going to start charging people for season passes or something to where you have to progress in the game no matter what. You have to pay. So I feel like EA might do it. Other devs, everybody does it. So we'll see what happens. And yeah. But you know, this is so yeah, guys. So just enjoy this gameplay as we have it here. It's just first look overview gameplay of the multiplayer. What we're gonna see for Battlefront 2, and this is all looped. Unfortunately, I was trying to ask for like an hour of gameplay, but I just couldn't get it. This is all just mixed gameplay, and it was different gameplays from different, I guess, different YouTubers apparently. So he got it from different YouTubers, and he just sent me it like this. But hopefully I can get maybe another hour, or I'll see if I could, like, I guess instead of looping it, I'll see, because I have a bunch of clips for you guys to see. So I guess I could like try mixing it up next time for you guys. Next time I'll probably do another stream tomorrow, or maybe another video. It really, I don't really know. It depends. But I'll see if I could edit I think it's all 4 videos that I got from him, and just put it into one big gameplay, I guess, one big video on the multiplayer gameplay. So because it's just one, you know, just one look of, you know, all the classes. You just get to see it firsthand and how everything works out. And the maps look really amazing. It just looks a lot better. I don't know how the game feels at this point, because I don't really know. I haven't played it, but it just looks really nice. So yeah. Another thing is that the campaign. Well, I know we're supposed to be talking about multiplayer here, but for the campaign, to be honest with you, the campaign needs a little bit more. Like, I saw gameplay from the Rad Brad, because he does have early access, and I saw something about it, and apparently it looks a little bit bland for the gameplay. Like I only saw the first mission. You know, I'm trying not to spoil myself, and I'm still hoping that we don't get something like we got in Battlefield 1, where it's a bunch of different stories. Like, it's the same stories, but like different short stories in one. I hope we don't get something like that. That wouldn't be as good. I hope we don't get that. That's something I hope we don't get, honestly. You know. Another thing I wanted to point out, hopefully, I think EA did mention that we will be getting Galactic Conquest. They were talking about that in their board meeting that they had not too long ago, and I think the head dev was actually talking about that in an interview with the Angry Joe Show, as I said earlier. That they were talking about all that stuff, and a bunch of ideas, mostly Galactic Conquest. Having the chance to enter a ship and actually fly out, but that would have to be, I think they would have to like change the game completely. I don't know how that would work. You know, have more freedom. That'd be really nice. Have more freedom. Change up the game. Hopefully we could get that in like future Battlefronts, but I don't think we're gonna see that in this Battlefront anytime soon. Maybe in an extended DLC or something where we get to fly ships and stuff. Who knows? But I'd really like to see space to ground combat. That'd be really awesome. And another thing is, I saw that Angry Joe was mentioning that, like, make the maps a little bit bigger, and I agree. They should make the maps a little bit bigger. you know, look at the, you know, go back to their Battlefield roots. Make the maps a little bit bigger. I know the maps are big as it is. You can already see it. But just make it a little bit bigger. Add more, like, you know, how do the droids start off? There's no way they just started off on the beach. If you guys saw in the movie, they're coming from the water. They're coming out of the water. They're coming from somewhere else. So they should start it off like that, you know, where you spawn in somewhere in the water or something like that, and having to enter a vehicle, get to the beach, and then fight your way to the cruiser. That'd be a lot better. That'd be even way better, kind of like a better multiplayer story, as you would say it, than just starting off on the beach, randomly spawning, and just keep on making your way up. And that's what makes Battlefield a lot better. Mostly in Battlefield 1, it's the same situation. You know, you're spawning, I guess, like, basically in Battlefield 1, you're spawning behind the line where you're supposed to be, and then you just fight your way to the other side, and mostly when you're playing operations. So it's the same thing, you know, they could do the same thing with Battlefront 2, mostly for the multiplayer. They should have put operations like they had in Battlefield 1, operations in Battlefront. I feel like that would have worked out a lot better. It'd be really nice. And what's up, Dark King? Welcome, dude. I'm hoping you're enjoying this quick gameplay of Battlefront 2. I managed to pick it up. I have a bunch of clips of Battlefront 2 early access, and I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna do another stream similar to this one, and I'm gonna mix up a bunch of games. This game that I have here is like a bunch of different recordings from a bunch of different YouTubers, and it's only 10 minutes. It's just a looping back and forth. And I was thinking of just getting all 10-minute videos and just putting it into one big giant video. And I think it could have lasted like at least an hour, but I'm just here, you know, just talking about multiplayer and how it's gonna work, how it's gonna be. And as I was saying, that the multiplayer, to be honest with you, they should add operations. They should go back to Battlefield 1 and add that concept into Battlefront, maybe as like an extension or some new game mode, because that would be a lot better. That would help out. I like operations. They should really do that for Battlefront 2. I feel like it would work out a lot better, mostly for Battlefront 2. It would make more sense, but yeah. Dark stream looks cool. Thanks a lot, dude. As you can see, you know, the gameplay looks really awesome. I'm really hyping up. I think the first map that I'm gonna play is gonna be Kashyyyk. I'm super excited for this game to come out. We have 2 days left till Battlefront 2 releases, and I'm just gonna try my hardest to cover the game and see if you guys are enjoying it or not. So far, I've been getting pretty good support from you guys, so I'm just gonna continue with this game and just keep going with it. But here we got some more, we got some droid gameplay. But as I said, this whole game is just looped up. It's just gonna keep on repeating, and we're just gonna keep on talking about how Battlefront's gonna play out, and season passes. And now for season passes and DLCs, it's all gonna be free. We're not getting any season passes. Everybody's gonna get the same thing, which I really like to see in a future EA game. I'd really like to see that in a future Battlefield game, where we get free DLCs and everybody gets to be the same. Nobody gets separated or anything. So hopefully we get to see that in future games. Now, for, you know, maps and stuff like that, we are getting 10 maps in total. About 11 maps, I believe, in total for Battlefront 2. And that's a pretty good way to start it off. We have, I think it's 5 prequel maps, 5, or no, it could be, I think it's like 4 prequel maps, 4 sequel maps, and then 4 new trilogy maps. That's going to be coming out. That's going to be coming. And then the first DLC that's going to be coming out, I think it's after the holidays, after Christmas. And it's gonna be, I don't remember the name. I think I'm gonna search it up right now. Check out the name real quick.
So yeah, and we're also, it looks like we're gonna be getting some 2 new characters at when Battlefront actually we're gonna be getting 2 new characters in December, right after Battlefront 2 comes out, just to start off, you know, all the DLCs and stuff like that. We're gonna be getting Finn and Phasma, and we apparently are gonna be getting a new single player story mission in December. So we're gonna be getting some new stuff already, like just starting off. And I think that's what I saw in the interview that Angry Joe had with the game dev. I forgot his name, but apparently it looks like that's what he was talking about. And it looks like the characters are coming out December 13, and then the story will be coming out right after that. So that would be really cool to see. Okay, let me see. Alright, so here's another thing. Speaking of, you know, as I was talking about loot boxes and the progression, how it would work. So, take a look here. So, you know, one thing that I don't, you know, that I'm not really liking is how there's not a lot of emotes for characters, and they're really boring and bland. So, EA, if you're watching this, please fix that. Please just add in more emotes. You know, look at Battlefront 1. We had a lot of emotes in that game, so please add more emotes. And same goes for star cards. Like, please add better, like, put something that's like makes you worth playing the game to where you can unlock it, you know. They need to just update the game a little bit more. If the community was actually asking for all this stuff, even though they're trying to go for an authentic Star Wars, they can add all this stuff and keep Star Wars authentic. So it'd be really nice if they could do that. Just add in more progression, having to unlock certain like attachments, certain stuff for the starships. That's I want to see that for Battlefront 2 in the future, or Battlefront 3, because they already said that Battlefront 3 is in the works. So I'd like to see that in the future of Battlefront. So yeah, and so hopefully they don't, you know, they could fix the loot crates, you know, how it's based on progression. It's not really fair, to be honest with you, and a lot of people could agree with me. So we'll see what happens. We got 2 or 3 more days, and I'm gonna be streaming on my channel on that same day. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty sure you guys are excited to see this gameplay coming down on my channel, and we're gonna be covering as much as we can for this. And yeah, so here's some gameplay and some gunship gameplay. And that's another thing that I really don't like, is how the gunship is railed, and I wish you could fly the gunship. That'd be really, really nice. And being able to fly it and actually fly around, because come on, man, if they could just do that, that'd be really nice. Because to be honest with you, it's good as it is. It's just it just doesn't, it's boring, you know. I don't like how, you know, how the game is being played here. I don't know. I don't like how it's railed. It's just, it feels the same, and it looks generic, and it just feels boring. When you know, when you have no control over yourself, you feel like you have no control over the game when you're kind of just railed, just sitting there. And same goes with the MTTs, all that stuff. Like I said, they should have made, instead of this, you know, this little like railed system for the enemies and the heroes, and, you know, for, you know, the good guys and the bad guys. Instead of doing that, they should have done the operation system that they had in Battlefield 1. That would have been a lot better. Similar to this, but they added rails to every freaking vehicle in the game except for starfighters and smaller vehicles, which is so, you know, it's kind of lame and boring. So I don't like that. I really don't.
hate this chair. It's so squeaky. I need to get a new chair. I really do. Can't wait to Christmas. I'm gonna be buying a brand new, like a bunch of new stuff for my setup. I just can't wait. So yeah, guys, so there's your Star Wars gameplay. I think we had like a good amount of gameplay for you guys here. So again, they need to fix the heroes, and the way the multiplayer is going to be played out, it's going to be the same thing as Battlefront 1, and everything the character selects and stuff like that. I feel like they did a couple limitations though. They limited a couple things from Battlefront 1, but when it comes to using heroes and stuff, they need to be a little more authentic. So please, please, EA, add in Yoda for Kashyyyk. I'm just asking for Yoda, and either Jango Fett if you can, or come up with a new hero. Come up with something, please. Come up with a villain, something new that we've never seen before in the Star Wars universe, or go back and search up and see what villain you can use other than Darth Maul and Kylo Ren. Like, that's so boring. And please, I don't want to see Darth Vader in this era. That's gonna be so lame. Like, can we see Yoda versus some new like villain? Like, just come up with it, or go to the comics, or go back to the stories, or go back to Legends or something. I don't know, and just look for a villain that was there. Just please add in a better villain that makes sense to this era. You know, I love this era. I respect it. Please respect things that I like. I respect. You know, you guys seem to respect a lot the sequels and the new era. Please respect the prequel era. You know, I don't care if you put Jar Jar in the background running around killing droids. You know, I'd like to see that. It makes sense. He was in the movie. You cannot get rid of him. He's there for life. Please just fix it. You know, another thing is for the Naboo fight. They should have, instead of clones versus droids, it should have been, alright, heroes, it should have been Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul as heroes and villain, and then maybe Obi-Wan and possibly Count Dooku, because Count Dooku was there supposedly, but whatever. So that, or maybe like a bounty hunter, like not Boba Fett but Jango Fett at least. So it would have been Jango Fett and Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon versus Obi-Wan, young Obi-Wan Kenobi. It would have been a lot better. And then for, you know, the soldiers, it would have obviously been droids, and then Gungans, I don't know. Yeah, a mixture of Gungans and a mixture of, you know, Naboo citizens, I guess, like soldiers fighting the droids. That's how it was in the movies. So they should have added that in. They should, you know, they should really update that. They should really fix that. And another thing is they should add the Gungan battle with the droids, that like giant field from the movie. That's like one of my favorite battles. I used to play that in Battlefront 1 in the original, and I enjoyed that. So I really like to see that in future DLCs. So please, EA, get onto that and make that right now. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it that I could say for multiplayer for today, guys. I think we'll continue on tomorrow, just I guess going over the guns. I guess tomorrow we can go over the guns and some more multiplayer stuff. There's not too much to talk about because we're only looking at one generation, one era here, which is Clone Wars era, my favorite era of all time. I feel like they should have focused more on the Clone Wars era than any other era, because the other eras didn't really have any battles, dude. The battles, all the battles were in the Clone Wars. That's why it's called the Clone Wars. All the battles were in the prequels. All the main, awesome, legit battles. You know, Rebels, it's like, you know, it's whatever. And then the new era, we haven't seen too much of it to even know if there's really battles. So there's no point. So EA, get on to making, you know, these maps that I tell you guys and fix a couple things. Add Yoda to Kashyyyk, please add Yoda. And they should really add Commander Gree as a playable hero as well. That'd be really nice to see. Same goes, if they ever make Utapau, they should add in Commander Cody as a playable hero, Commander Cody and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So they should really get onto that and make that as well. You know, I'd really like to see Commander Cody, Commander Gree as heroes, as playable heroes for Star Wars. Because it's kind of going to piss me off if we don't see all these, you know, authentic commanders and all these, you know, known heroes from the prequels not being used. You know, they should really use this. You know, EA should really do this, and they'll get a lot more people playing the game if they actually do that. So, EA, get onto that, please. Another thing is, for the single player, for the story mode, I'm hoping, I haven't seen too much gameplay, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. I'm hoping to see more, like, I'm hoping to see some action. I'm gonna be a little bit let down if it's the same type of story mode that they had in Battlefield 1. The short, boring, slow, you know, generic story mode. But please, don't do that to me. Hey, don't give me short stories, because I'm not paying $80 just to play, you know, 4 missions. You know, that's pretty much useless. That's boring. That's bland. I want to have like a nice long stream when I stream the story mode, so please don't do that. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is gonna be pretty much it. We'll continue tomorrow with some more stuff, or a little, maybe Sunday. I think the day before Battlefront releases for me, we'll cover some stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed. This was your boy Deny, coming at you with some Battlefront news, Battlefront coverage, and the latest updates for this game. And we got, as I said, I believe 2 more days till Battlefront comes out. Battlefront 2. And I'm hyping up the game. I'm hyping it up on my channel. So please give some support by liking this video. Let's get to 10 likes, guys. 10 likes on this stream. And I'll be sure to make another video on some Battlefront 2 gameplay. As you guys can see here, some coverage, gameplay coverage. I'll probably be doing a separate video talking about guns and how certain things. I'll probably get a little bit more in depth on the loot crate, because I feel like I want to talk about that a little bit more. And just I don't know, I'm not really happy about the loot crate, so I just want to get a little bit into that. But as furthermost, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new, subscribe, turn on your notifications, because I will be updating you guys with so much Battlefront news. I'm probably gonna start doing some Star Wars news as well. You know what? I'm probably gonna start getting into that, because I'm actually, you know, Star Wars is coming out. I'm enjoying Star Wars. I've watched a lot of Star Wars channels, and I feel like I should kind of base my channel on that. You know, I love Star Wars, and I feel like I should be a Star Wars fan channel where they just post theories and stuff like that. Let me know if you guys want to see stuff like that in the comment section below when this stream turns into a video, or let me know in chat right now. As always, this was your boy Deny, and I'll see you guys later with a new one coming at you from here live on my channel. And as always, don't deny it, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And shout out to Dark King 11. Thanks for coming by, bro. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later with a new one. Good night.